And yeah, his wife, he's just not pleasing his wife, you know. Hey, it's Adam22. I like black guys that fuck my wife. Hey, it's Adam22. Adam22, half your age, -7. That's my Adam22 impression. Anyways, let's watch the video.
So Adam22, host of the formerly popular podcast.
Look at that fucking... That is just straight up scary, dude. He got a sick Lisa, which he ripped off from a little peep on the side of my head. I should also get a Lisa and shave my head and get Turkish hair transplant on my head. You know that he did that, right? This dude is... I was talking about feds earlier. He's one of the most obvious ones. I mean, Adam Grand Mason, his dad was bailed out of jail from Bill Clinton. I mean, come on, dude. Look at this guy, dude. Like, this is like... This picture right here, this is like a painting you see at MoMA that you just stare at and analyze for 15 minutes. I want somebody to like actually make draw this image, sketch it, and then I'll put it up on my wall in the background. I need background art really bad, and that'll be one of the pictures in the background. I'll have it framed. If somebody wants to submit art of this picture right here, then let me know.
No Jumper is getting a divorce from his wife, Lena the Plug. His recent podcast with her was pretty hard to watch. I hate hearing about this dude's personal life.
Oh, he likes the gangbang.
He likes watching them. He doesn't want to see me in one.
It's so difficult to even find one guy that I consider worthy of putting his inside of my wife that the idea of finding, 5, it's a little ambitious.
There's certain people where you don't mind them, but you also don't want to know what they do when they go home, and Adam is definitely one of those guys. Even though this podcast was hard to watch, I just couldn't look away. It's like watching a handicapped person try to get onto a roller coaster.
I don't understand why everybody keeps calling me a cuck, just because my...
Okay, well, let's replay that.
Understand why everybody keeps calling me a cuck, just because my wife banged another guy. There's probably a whole world of women who will never want to date me once we divorce.
And you could see this divorce coming from a mile away. Adam's wife got banged by another dude on camera, and she still hooks up with the guy that she banged on camera.
Whoa! Jason Luv? Oh my god. Dude, that is crazy.
Likes to play it off as a joke, talk about it like it's a funny thing. Maybe even it's a progressive thing, like he's the Caitlyn Jenner of swingers.
I guess we're doing this today. Hey, Jason Luv, I trusted you.
These degenerates have a kid. Can you believe that? That is insane. I feel bad for that kid. Man. So sad, dude.
To pork my wife, and it seems like that clout is getting to your head. You're talking real spicy, and I ain't really feeling it. Number one, the angle of the dangle is more important than the cubic of the pubic. That's number one. Number two, my D game, when I'm serving it, man, it's just like your mom's home cooking, because there's a special ingredient. It's called love. You ever heard of it? Number three, don't make me expose you, and you know what I'm talking about. It can get real messy out here. Number four.
This is like... this is beyond cringe. This is Dude, this guy is the definition of a lame. This guy has no wit. There's no anything. He's just like, it's like Destiny. They're just blobs, dude, of nothingness.
You don't want problems moving around in these LA streets, because I can make that happen. I'm very, very well connected. And number 5, you are officially blacklisted from smashing my wife again. Show some respect.
Lena just
He's probably well connected with a child P ring.
Doesn't respect Adam anymore. She thinks
I'm pretty sure all the real gangbangers in LA think this guy's a fucking clown. Actually, I've heard a lot of them call him out. They do think he's a clown.
needs a hobby. Even saying he acts like a 13-year-old.
He does. He's like a 13-year-old's idea of a cool guy. That perfectly describes Adam22.
At his phone at parties.
Let me have any responsibilities because she doesn't trust me enough to handle them.
You're so helpless, so I'm not gonna have you help me with something where I feel like it's gonna take me double.
So he's like a big ass kid.
I have very limited life
the other day,
skills.
he's like, it's like dating a 13-year-old boy because he's like, can I stay home and play video games? I don't want to come. And then if he does come, he's on his phone in the corner the whole time, and I'm like, put your phone away, Adam. Talk to people. You know,
he's like the oldest Zoomer to ever exist. That's what's crazy. Yeah, he's the definition of like an NPC consumer. This guy, like, there's nothing to him. He just like indulges in hedonistic acts. That's his entire existence. This guy is so sick. He fucked what's her name? Trisha. I don't remember her last name. Isn't that sick? And also, like, this guy, he's the type of guy that if doing corn videos with a 13-year-old was legal, he would do it. He'd be the first one to do it. And he'd be all like, I don't see a problem with it. There's nothing legal. You know, he's that guy. There's no morals. There's not even like much of a personality to him. Really. Like, he's a nothing burger of a person. You know?
Just scold me to be more social
You're
around
like
the family.
antisocial.
And one of the main things that she doesn't like about Adam is he's not handy. He makes his wife talk to the electrician, and he really just needs a hobby.
He's never had a real job. He's a rich kid from Grand Mason, Bill Clinton family. And he never had a real job. He's just a criminal. He did ID theft and shit. Like, that's what he said. He's not like a together, like, you know, person. I don't know.
He used to be into BMX, but since Adam is like super old, he can't do that anymore. And that's understandable. Like, a dude of his old age, like, he could really hurt himself riding a bike, you know, doing tricks and all
this
that.
guy comments.
I can picture her dating a much younger man, having, you know, a 25-year-old NLE Choppa type under her arm.
I think she wants like a real man, not a gangbanger rapper type guy.
Myself, probably.
you just broke up with me in the future.
No, I'll probably. I have an asexual future ahead of me. I think I'm going to become like a depressed tournament guy playing poker all day. Yeah.
If he could sit at home all day, he would just watch YouTube videos and play video games the whole day.
She told me the other day she thinks I'm becoming a hermit because, she would be more attracted to me. This is one of my main conflicts in our relationship. She would be more attracted to me if I took on hobbies. Like, she was very attracted.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing to this guy. He doesn't even have hobbies. There's nothing. He just sits on his phone all day watching YouTube videos and playing online poker. Give me a break, dude.
To the BMX part of my life when I'm outside doing something with my hands, getting dirty, hanging out with the boys, etc. Recently, I mentioned that I would kind of like to play guitar. I would like to learn to play guitar just because it's so outside of anything I've ever done that I feel like it would be an interesting challenge. And she loves that. She hates me sitting on the computer by myself watching podcasts, playing poker. That to her is very like, ew.
I want
It
you
is
to like
gross.
get into carpenter
gay.
work and like help me build.
There's nothing more gayer than watching on YouTube for 10 hours a day a guy's playing a card game. There's nothing more gayer than that, dude.
Cabinet.
So she wants you to do manly things.
And I don't care about that stuff. Like she would,
just pay 'em.
she would love if I could just be like a chef.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So you figure she's gonna leave you for somebody that's good with their hands?
No, it's not even that. It's just like when the electrician guy comes and knocks on the door, he's like, hold on, let me get my wife. Whereas more people come and
that's
say, let me
some
get my
BS.
husband.
But I've
Right.
never had
Yeah.
to call an
BS.
electrician in my whole life. I don't even know, like, I would
You don't know
like...
the light switches, I know.
I would love for you sometime to just tell me, like, hey, there's this problem in the house. Can you take care of it?
No.
Although...
And you could just see the tension in the room. Allegedly, Wack had sex with Lena after doing this
Whoa,
interview.
dude.
So she berated
Good for her. Like, this dude deserves nothing in life.
Adam, argued on the podcast with him, and then banged another dude afterwards. The nail in the coffin is Adam straight up said, when we get divorced, not if we get divorced. So it's definitely gonna happen, even if it's not official yet. And whatever money he made by having her bang other guys is gonna be nothing compared to the child support he's gonna have to pay. Adam is gonna have to make payments till his daughter's 18. His career is definitely on the tail end. He's getting too old to do no jumper. I mean, the man is like 56. He definitely has symptoms of erectile dysfunction. You know, men of his advanced age experience great sexual decline. It's a normal thing, you know. And I'm surprised Point and Shoot isn't talking about this, but apparently he's being sued by Adam and this guy, Poetic Flacco, I think his name is. And Poetic Flacco made a 50-minute video about Point and Shoot where all he says is, did you know that Point and Shoot used to have a job before making YouTube videos? And that's pretty much all he said the whole video. Yeah, dude, you sure showed him. And I hate watching a
like this
50-minute
guy.
video where someone rambles and never gets to the point. Just tell me what happened already. And on that note, Adam predicted that when him and Lena get divorced, she's gonna leave him for a 25-year-old dude like NLE Choppa. Very specific. It's just too cringe, but let me know what y'all think. I'm out.